Okay, listen. I know I'm late on this Superman video, and honestly, I didn't want to make it this late. But I was traveling past few days, and I did not even wanted to make this video. But then I heard someone saying that this Superman, James Gunn Superman, is vulnerable, and this is not good. And that pushed me to make this video because this isn't about James Gunn or Superman the character. Actually, it is more than what you see at the surface level. And if you are someone who is thinking that this is just because James Gunn is making Superman or Superman characters is always indulged in this type of controversy or hate, then this video is specially for you. So let's discuss. If you are in this video, that means you have already come across the hate in internet over James Gunn's Superman. But actually, it's not the problem of James Gunn or the Superman the character. Actually, it is the problem with today's audience. They sometimes just have problem over anything or sometimes just don't know what they even want. I will explain. Audience, at least some part of them really just nitpicks and have complaints over something which is often a take of a creator, like tone, color palette, characters, and many more. We have seen audience complaining about less expressive Superman of Zack Snyder, and now people are complaining about over expressive Superman. This is the case where people forget that it was a take of a creator. But with Gun Superman, without even watching the movie, people are hating it. The hate is justified if the movie is bad, like Snow White, provided the hate is only after the movie gets released. Wait a sec. Do we really have to hate a movie even though it is bad? If you have an answer, please put it down in the comment section. For now, I don't have the answer, so I will say no movie deserves hate before it even hits the screens. Also, do you remember what happened after Zack Snyder's Justice League was released? People appreciated it, but the same people never made it into the theaters for the previous ones. Earlier, they criticized it and later they embraced it. Here you can see that audience really didn't knew what they wanted, or they just took time to understand what Zack Snyder was presenting from his movies. I would also like to address it with one more example. Just imagine I put a joke in my video. One viewer say, "Hey, maybe that joke is misplaced. Hey, maybe that joke felt out of place." That's fair. I will take that. But if someone just goes and says, "You shouldn't joke at all, you just be serious," that's not a feedback. That's you wanting a different video altogether. See the difference. This brings me to the next part, that is criticism versus control. People are forgetting that they are not creators. It's okay to say what didn't work after you have seen it. But saying it shouldn't have been like this without even watching the movie, that's not criticism, that's control. You don't watch The Boys and complain about how wild it gets. You don't criticize Evil Dead's horror comedy mix because that's the tone they intended to make. You either vibe with it or you don't. You can respect it. All that I discussed above concludes to the one part, that is, personal taste is not universal verdict. I personally don't like nationalism and sport biopics because they are filled with cliches and they don't have anything to offer creatively. But that's my taste. If a film nails that vibe and audience connects with it, who am I to say that it's bad? Just because it's not my thing? That's where the line is. Say, I didn't like it, not it shouldn't be like this. All I'm saying is, before film even releases, let's not rip apart its creative directions. Let's see what the artist is trying to say. You don't have to love it, but let the story speak. I hope I said all this respectfully and didn't come across as rude. Thanks for watching. This is Visio.